Hey, welcome to the Glass City Grind. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Terrence Ellis.
Oh my gosh, we got joined today, guest host, the one and only Terrence. All things Terrence.
Yes.
You direct us around here, you boss us around.
Yes, love it.
You really boss me around is what I've noticed. And that's been for years. And he's also a world traveler. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for filling in today.
Not a problem. Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
So welcome. Guess what? What's been going on? We've had major things happen.
Yeah. I'm still going over the Fergie thing. I thought that was just hilarious, and we were looking at part of the footage from last week, and how she's like a jazzy type singer, and she tried to do that, and it is what it is. But
she did do that. She did just tried. It just. I think everybody is feeling it was just the national anthem.
Yeah.
And we can't really get over it, Fergie. I'm sorry. So she's going to need to come out with a great video and a great new song soon so we can forgive her.
Yes. I forgive you, Fergie. I
do too, because I appreciate her being artsy and trying something different. As we all agree, the national anthem is just kind of sacred. There's only so much you can do
with it. Right.
Because I tried to sing it offset. And
no.
You guys
you did much better, Fergie. But this weekend, so
we had major.
Yes, you had a major.
I had a major. Look,
wonderful.
I do not want to tear
stressful.
up. Yes, my son. I'm not allowed to call him Doodle Boodle, but however,
her young man.
My young little man left for the Marine Corps boot camp.
Yes.
4 months early.
Yes.
So we knew last year he swore in early. We knew he would be leaving. His date was set for June 11th.
Right.
He ended up finishing school a little earlier, and they were
congratulations, young man.
So I'd like to verbalize it as they took my son on Sunday.
Even though he volunteered and was ready to go.
Yes, and we are so proud of him. We are so excited for him. We are so missing him already. So my family dynamics has changed. My poor daughter now has my full attention.
Yes. We love you.
Yes. So we're excited for him. I'll be keeping you all posted throughout. It was a great family moment. And I thank you for all those that have sent well wishes on my Facebook, and anyone that wants to send good energy, good vibes, or prayers. We so appreciate that. There was also like 600 other people will be going at that time, not just from Toledo, but from around the area to Paris Island for their boot camp. So,
that's amazing.
Wishing them well, and I'll keep you guys posted on that.
Yeah, and he got a chance to call. So he got to boot camp, and they have a 1 a.m. or a 2 a.m. phone call to the parents.
Yes.
How did that go?
That phone call was to come anywhere between 11 and 1. It came at 1:47 a.m. And me and my dad were up waiting. We recorded the call. I'm not sure we're ready to play it publicly, but it was, a great moment for me and my dad. And they prepare you. It's going to be a 20-second call. Someone's yelling in his ear. He has to yell it to you that he made it. He's safe. If you want him to hear you, talk over him. So, it was, but it was beautiful to hear his voice. I won't hear it again for 86 more days. So, but let's move on to you. Also had a family weekend.
Yes. My daughter, Tavia, turned 22 this Saturday. And
Happy
so
birthday.
my wife and I got an opportunity to fly to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and spend a couple of days with her, celebrating her and buying her stuff. So
that's what parents do. That's what parents do, right?
Yeah.
At 22, and she moved away. You're still buying stuff.
Yes.
I'm gonna call my parents later.
She had several items that she wanted for her birthday, which we're glad to buy. We're very excited that she's on her own and she's striving and doing very well.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Well, we both talked about our kids here in the Toledo area.
Yeah.
They are bringing up, should the curfew times be revisited, revised?
Right. And
so,
revised.
What is your thoughts?
Well, you've got the, unfortunately, these sporadic shootings that are happening throughout the Toledo area. And so, they're wanting to keep our youth safe. And the same thing at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
You've got kids that are being dropped off at a certain time, but by 10 and 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, no one's picking these kids up. So
yes. So part of the thing is, I think we want the kids to be safe, and we don't want other people to feel nervous, because sometimes I think these people over here are being nervous just because they see a group of kids out, and then they're being alarmed and maybe acting out. I mean, it's a combination of what's going on.
Yeah.
However, I remember when we moved into a condo in the area that we were moved in. This was just a few years ago. My son and his friends decided to sneak out. They were on sneak out. I was upstairs sleeping. So it was like 1 a.m. They walked across the street to the Tim Hortons. That's all they did.
Right.
I lived in a busy area. They could walk across the street, get to Tim Hortons, get their coffee. I got a doorbell ring about 1:12 a.m. It was the police with the 4 boys. This is what they told me in that particular area that I lived in. They're not in trouble. There is no curfew here. So in that little township or where I lived in, they had no curfew, which was great for that moment because then my son wasn't in trouble.
Yeah.
And they did. The police officer says, "Hey, we were going by getting coffee. We seen 4 boys go in. They did come out with donuts." So,
Right.
but I understood. I remember looking back and I thought, really, there should be a curfew for if you're 18 and under, just to be safer.
Yeah. I mean, why are our kids out at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean,
Right.
that can be dangerous.
Yeah, yep.
Can be dangerous.
But you know what? We'll stay connected with that. Why don't we
Yeah.
follow that story, see what they're saying, see other people? I think everyone, though, is basically in agreement. We need to revise it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to help as a community. If we need to help each other, remind each other, hey, kids need to be at home.
Yeah,
you know.
and you guys give us your thoughts
Yeah.
and your opinions. Go to our Facebook at Glass City Grind
Mm-hmm.
and let us know how you feel about the new curfew, whether you think it's appropriate for our kids or not.
Right.
We'd love to hear from you. And what we'll do is we'll put it up on our website and we'll give shout out to you so that people can know.
That's right. And that's right. Don't forget, we have our new website up. We're going to be having web exclusives. We're going to be
Yes.
letting people know. That's where you can get all information, events, everything going on. So always check out our website,
Yes.
our Facebook page, all that. And we're ready for your ideas. We're ready for your comments, inbox us, questions.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. But we
Excellent.
have a great show
Yes.
today. So thank you for filling in for me.
Hey, no problem.
We appreciate it. So you sit back, relax, grab your coffee, whatever you need. We're going to be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob from Sylvania Vet, and I'm here to talk a little bit about what makes this practice for your pets the best choice for you and your pets. So as we go forward and think about it, the first thing that we think that really sets us apart is that we have 24/7 care, 24/7 staffing. We have a doctor on call 24/7 so that if your pet has an after hours emergency, we are your pet's full-time doctor. You have to go nowhere else. We are also certified and inspected by the American Animal Hospital Association, one of only 3 area practices that are ever inspected for standards. We meet over 900 standards as established by the American Animal Hospital Association. From a cat's perspective, we are videoing in our isolated cat hospital. We are certified cat-friendly, gold standard by the American Association of Feline Practitioners. When you call us 24/7, our phone is answered by a staff member. You're never put on hold by an answering service. You don't get a recording. You get a live person. If your pet is hospitalized, it is being cared for by an assistant and a technician 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Glass City Grind. It's me, Cheryl. We're so glad you're sticking with us today. I'm thrilled to be joined with my friend Lindsay from the Toledo Soup. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be on here.
We are so thrilled. Now, I had to be informed about Toledo Soup, so I'm sure some of my viewers, too, are wondering, what is Toledo Soup?
Well, Toledo Soup is a nonprofit that helps good ideas become a reality. And the way we do that is we host crowdfunding dinners. At these dinners, we raise micro grants that then help local projects get their kickstart and be able to really start taking the next step in the region.
So what made you be a part of this or get started in this? Because it's a great idea, because there are so many ideas that they need help being funded or to get the backing to get it going somewhere.
Well, Toledo Soup as a whole is based off of an international group that's called Sunday Soups. There's a big one in Detroit, but they exist all over the world. And about 6 years ago, a group brought it to Toledo, and then I went to an event about 4 years ago and got involved after that. That night, I loved it so much.
Really?
Yes.
So what are some of the ideas that you can think of that were very interesting, like 2 that were like just stick out in your mind that you over the years that you've seen?
Well, our winner from the fall soup is Michael Sheaver of herbaceous, and he grows herbs specifically year-round and sells them to local chefs and to just anyone. And it's incredible because no one else is doing that. And if you were to go to Kroger or something and buy herbs off the shelf, those things have probably been frozen for months, and so they're not as strong or as fresh, and he really brings it to the front.
Right.
And let's see, another one was our winner in the spring at our 5th anniversary, which was Food for Thought.
Ooh.
They were starting a new program for the social service, or with the social services for the Arab community, and it is a refugee food box program.
Really?
So with
That's
the
interesting.
about $1,500 they won from us, they were able to start up this food program to help Toledo be a welcoming community for all.
So are all the ideas based around some type of food giving? What are, it could be any idea, because listen, I'm full of ideas, okay? The
Wow.
guys around here are sick of it. But can it be anything?
It can be anything.
Okay.
Anyone can apply. It's simple and easy, and we are accepting proposals now.
Ha-ha.
And it could be about business, it could be about a nonprofit, it could be for education, for art, pretty much anything where if you've reached a point where about $1,500 or so could really take you to that next level, we want to hear from you.
Right. Well, we definitely want to hear from you. I want to be able to tell our viewers right now, where can they fill in their application, or what's your website? I want to make sure whatever they can do to get more information, we can give that to them, because this is a great thing. If you've ever tried a business or you're trying to do something, you know how important it is to feel like you have that extra little income can help you take it to the next level for your supplies.
Yes, it can.
So if you can let our viewers know where to meet you, that'd be great.
ToledoSoup.com. We have all the information there.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be keeping in track of that, because maybe we'll be a part of that. Because when is it?
Wonderful.
This is coming up in May.
Yes,
So
we
you
don't have the date
time.
set.
Okay.
But we're taking applications until probably the end of March or early April.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Lindsay, from Toledo Soup, and we'll be right back after this.
Right here on time. Wanna know what's going on in your local neighborhood? Check out music, and they'll tell you what's really good. We're running a Glass City grind. Man, to blow my mind, Glass City grind. Alright. Man, that Cheryl girl, she the best. Derek, he's okay. I'll put to the test on my guitar when I play. Oh, Glass City grind, always right on time. I know you blow my mind, Glass City grind. Something like that.
I could have listened to that all day. Hey, it's me, Cheryl, with the Glass City Grind. And look, I'm joined with my friend Lee Warren. Welcome to the show today.
How's it going?
We're doing good. We love music around here.
I love music around here too.
Yeah. Music is everything, I think, right?
I mean, that's about the only thing I can think of that all cultures and all people basically share. I've met maybe 2 people in my life that weren't obsessed with music. So.
You know what? And something we were talking off camera too, music brings healing to every person. It has a spiritual thing, a natural thing, a physical thing. Like you can get up and dance. Sometimes I clean my house if I put on music.
Yes.
That is rare.
There is a profession now where people go into music in college and learn therapeutic music, play for the elderly folks to bring back memories and things.
Isn't that amazing?
That's actually a profession of some sort. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, great. No, your music, we've heard you, and we're going to be hearing more of you later just singing a song, but it was amazing. You are a good singer. You have a great voice, and you sing. So let's talk about how you got started being a musician, because you now have a band. You're traveling. You're available to book things. So just tell us how you got started.
So honestly, if I'm going to go all the way back, I was about 3 or 4 years old. Mom and Dad put me out in front of church and had me start singing.
Wow.
For Jesus.
Yes.
So that's kind of where it starts and where it ends for me.
Right.
In the beginning and the end. Now, in between there, I mean, it was my dad was a bluegrass musician and my mom was more like a choir, you know, singing, playing piano, stuff like that. And so I grew up listening to old rock and roll and then old country. And then I discovered new music somewhere when I was like 12 or 13. So it already got, Led Zeppelin already got stuck in there. And I started playing in a couple bands. not too awful long ago, 4 or 5 years ago, just to help them out. I always playing music at church, and now I'm getting to where I'm traveling up and down. I've gone as far as I just played in Nashville.
That's great.
A couple weeks ago at one of their places right downtown, which was really exciting.
Yes. Well, tell us this. Do you play covers and write your own music? You do a little bit of both. Can you write a song for someone?
I have written probably 100 songs. I like about 20 of them. You know?
Yeah.
That's about how it is.
But don't you progress? You know, you do something and then you learn more information, or you get better at your craft, and then you think, oh.
You know what? Yes, and the thing is I thought like maybe 2 years ago I thought I was as good as I was ever going to get, and then I started, you know what? I started putting myself around people that were like unbelievable, and you know what? I can get better.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't mean I didn't think I was as good as could ever be. I'm saying I didn't feel like I would ever improve to their level, and then I set myself down with people that were great. And they were like, well, no, just do this. And so I was like, man, I can do that, you know, and start believing. And so things have even gotten better since then. And music was already a big part of my life at that time.
Now, what's your favorite, what is the style, genre that you do, or do you have a wide range?
People ask me that. And if I had to play one kind of music for the rest of my life, and like I said, I love church, but if I just had to sit on my guitar, I'd play the blues.
Yeah.
I'd play the blues because it's got all that heart and soul. You want to get down in there and shake somebody up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I end up playing rock and roll and country and the blues. I like it all.
Right.
You know, but I put a blues lick in everything I can.
I like it.
I'll put a blues lick in Amazing Grace if I can.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
What about the national anthem, or should we not talk about that?
Well, I'll put you like this. I would not sing jazz to the national anthem. I will just say that much about that one.
Well, let our viewers know, because you have a band that you work with, or you can go by yourself, but let them know the Facebook page or how they can reach you to make sure we can book you and see what all you have going on.
The best way to book me, the best way to book me is actually just to shoot me a text. I can give my number out if that's okay. I don't mind.
If your girlfriend don't mind and you don't mind, or are we allowed to say girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, Miss Weaver over here.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
You're even saying her name on camera. I love it.
She's a sweetheart. I didn't say her first name. No.
But I love that. But yeah, go ahead and give your number out.
My phone number is 567-202-3532.
And what is the Facebook page if they want to follow your band?
It's Rebel Root Band. Just look up Rebel Roots.
There you are.
That's the profile picture at the moment, and it's we're just getting started. But I play tons of solo stuff. I like private parties. I like to come play for anywhere from the elderly to private parties.
Yeah, that's
big
great.
shows, big festivals. Doesn't matter. We can do it all.
Well, we're going to hear you sing here in a minute, but we're also going to stay in contact with you. So if you have new things come up, or videos, or anything else going on, we can let everybody at Glass City Grind know. So now, as we go to commercial, what can you kind of Amazing Grace and make it a little? Can you do something? Go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Save a wretch like me. I once was lost.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm found.
Oh, I can feel that.
But now I see.
Don't make me start singing.
'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel. Grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear.
Yes.
Yeah, I first believed. I'm just messing around.
All right.
Gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, highest mountain, Lord. Jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Hey, it's me, Cheryl, with the Glass City Grind, and I'm here to talk to you about our website where you'll get more information on web exclusives. You can go to glasscitygrind.com. There you'll find how you can contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also communicate with us, giving us ideas, or when we do call outs for you to send in videos or be a part of the show, you can contact us there. Also, all of our guests will come on and you'll get more information, more detail about their businesses when you go to the web exclusives, extra host chats, maybe some bloopers. Not that we make that many mistakes, but you will get to be able to know us from behind the scenes. Don't forget, glasscitygrind.com. Hey, it's Cheryl and Derek, and we are joined now with Katie, our wonderful fashionista. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
No, we got to be very gentle with
she lost
Katie.
her voice.
She had spent time last night teaching Derek how to model for today's event,
She was
and
screaming
I
at me
was
the whole
yelling at
night.
him the whole time.
in case you don't know, we are spending the day today at the Victory Center luncheon, which is about cancer survivors and all the things that they do. What is the website for that, Katie? Can you say that? I want to
TheVictoryCenter.org.
Okay.
Yes, so they provide wellness services for cancer patients and their families for free. So things like yoga, reflexology, massage therapy, free wig banks, things that they can't get other places. So they provide them once you have your cancer diagnosis, completely free.
Right. This is a great organization. Glass City Grind has been a part of this before. We're so proud that, Katie, you help every year with the fashions, with the models. We got Derek in there this year. Thank you, Derek, you
You're
little
welcome.
model.
Little model.
Okay, big model.
Big model.
I just got to make sure he's tamed, because he's going to get on that runway and work it. I saw him in practice.
Can work it.
I got
Work
to tame
it.
him.
Work
I got
it.
good music.
Yes. So we just want to say, we're glad that you're always a part. We're thankful that the Glass City Grind can be a part. And we want people to know it is a huge blessing. It's an amazing thing the Victory Center does. So please get more information on that. And do we need to give a shout out to any of your places where you got the clothes they're going to wear
Yes,
today?
there's some amazing organizations that have donated. We have some amazing boutiques. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but we'll add them to our site, hopefully.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And just thank you to all the committee members that put their time into planning this. We do months and months of planning for this one day, and it's always a sellout, and it's just an awesome event.
Right.
And
Sold out in 2 hours.
Yes.
Yes.
And then, of course, obviously, a nod to all of the beautiful cancer survivors that are here
Yes.
today. Whether they're up on that runway or not, we just want to honor them and their journeys.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much.
See you soon.
You did great. Hey, thank you guys for joining us today, and thank you, Terrence, for filling in this week. I really
Yes.
appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to our Staybridge Suite studio.
Yes.
Thank you
Love
very
this
much.
Studio.
Yes, and we want to give a shout out to Lindsay from the Toledo Soup. Make
Yep.
sure you go back. Don't forget the website because we have a web exclusive
Right.
for her.
Right.
And we also want to give a shout out to Lee, a great
Yes.
singer. And don't
Yes.
forget, if you're wanting a new job.
Yeah. He's got a position. He's looking for a young lady, vocalist, who also plays the guitar. That they want to audition. So definitely check out his website. We're going to also have that information on our website. So yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
And we're going to tell you to go to our website if you want to see a little more web exclusive, a little more extra host chat,
Yes.
and some traveling tips from our traveling Terrence. Okay? So you guys have a great weekend. Spread love, not hate.
I was standing by the edge, and I could see the world below. Tears of sorrow, tears of heartache, where to turn, I did not know. Then she called me as I was falling, help me to lay my burdens down. Oh, she stopped me as I was falling. I knew that I was homeward bound. I could never love another since she gave me sweet relief. I was broken and I was lonely. Then she gave me sweet relief. When she found me as I was falling, was homeward bound.